but it's not from you, cause I'm not that hollow, baby.
Good morning. I look quite the picture right now. Back from the gym, got up, did an F45, hated every minute of it. My friend Kat has just become an instructor there, so I thought, what an easy breezy day. She's just gonna kind of like let me chill a little bit. I was like, I've just come back from holiday. I'm running on 17 pina coladas a day. Let me fucking live. Take it easy. She was like, no. Anyway, it was fine. We got up, we got it done. So I thought I'd do a little post-holiday reset. I got back from holiday basically like a day ago. Yesterday was quite chill. I basically spent most of the day on the sofa. I was doing some editing, a little bit of like admin-y stuff. But today, we need to reset our lives. It's currently 10 to 9. I have a meeting with my manager at 10:30. So I'm gonna give myself the next hour of doing a bit of a speed clean. The flat is just a fucking messy joke. I don't even know how it's got this messy. So I need to give the flat a bit of a clean. I wanna unpack, I wanna put a wash on. I just wanna kind of get the ball rolling of just like getting things back to square one. And then I got some PR that I've just gone and picked up. So I wanna sort through that. Then I'm gonna have a shower. I'm gonna get myself ready for the day. I've got a meeting with my manager, as I just said, at 10:30. And then I've just got a pretty busy work day. I've got editing coming out of every orifice in my body. I've got an ad that I need to film. I will either film that today or tomorrow, but if I can film it today, I will get that out of the way. And then I've got a food shop coming later. I actually ordered my food shop yesterday. Yeah, I just want to get a bit back on track. So I thought I'd take you with me, show you my little getting back on track routine, which I don't have a routine because I'm very type B, but yeah. Let's go. Right, I'm obviously so behind on Love Island, so I'm going to put this on in the background and I'm going to aim to get all the cleaning and sorting done by the time this episode finishes.
Baby, you could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely. Baby, let it be. Forget your rules, forget your shoes. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your truth, you're just cool. I swear anything's better than you. Catch you on the flip side, catch you on the flip side. So goodbye. Funny how it works sometimes. Yeah, we kinda hit it off at first. Checking every bar in town, all the sleepless nights until things got worse. You're so manipulative, trying to convince me of the shit, but it didn't work on me. So, baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely, baby.
Right, not being funny, I'm freaking starving, so I've just made some breakfast. Don't know if you can see that. I did some overnight. Speaking. I did a little overnight chia seed pudding, so I've just done that. Some strawberries, some mango, and some like mixed granola stuff. So I'm gonna go eat that and then carry on because I cannot function right now. That was bloody delicious, I'm not gonna lie. I really didn't want to get back up. I'm tired this morning. I just wanted to sit there and chill, but it's already 10 o'clock. I don't know how the time just goes so quickly. It's already 10 o'clock, my meeting's at 10:30. I did want to shower. In fact, I do want to shower because I feel a bit like grim from the gym. 15 more minutes, quick wash up, put the first wash load on, shower, ready for my meeting. If I need to carry on a little bit after, I can, and then hop straight into work. Not literally.
Let it be. Forget your lies, forget your ties. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your hair, your dead eye stare. I swear anything's better than you. Catch you on the flip side, catch you on the flip side. So goodbye.
Like, should I keep trying, or what's the kind of gist? Okay, no, that's good to know.
you're very like real and like organic with things that you post. And
I keep thinking about what kind of page I want to build and what direction I want to go in. I'm really committing to doing that for the next sort of however long. Okay, my meeting's done. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I can't bother to do anything. I can't bother to do anything. And I've got so much to do. The thing is, I think like, I've got an ad that I need to film, but I could film it tomorrow. And I think I will film it tomorrow. Because I, honestly, like my videos don't do well when I'm in a bad mood. And what was that fucking noise? It's not that I'm in a bad mood. I'm just tired. And like, it's really hard to give your best self and your best energy when you're fucking knackered. Do you know what I mean? So what I like to do in situations like this is I like to give myself a kind of like minimum / romanticize my life to-do list. So I want to do like what absolutely needs to be done, or what can you get done today that you're going to feel happy about achieving. Because also sometimes I do this thing where like, let's just say for example, I need to film an ad, but then I've also got to edit a video. Let's just keep it like bare minimum. I usually have 50 million things to do, but like, let's just say those two things. In my head, I might say to myself, you should film that ad today. Like that's the thing you should do. But I know deep down I don't have the energy to do it. I will, what is that fucking noise? Oh, my washing machine's on, that's what it was. Anyway, I will say to myself like, so I will sit on that sofa and I will be like, right, I need to film that ad. I'm gonna get up any minute now, I'm gonna film that ad. I'm gonna get up any second now. And next thing you know, it's 4 hours later and all I've done is sit there, procrastinate, stress myself out. And I think, if I knew I was gonna sit here for 4 hours, I could have just fucking switched that off in my head, turned the TV on and actually relaxed. Because sometimes your body needs to relax. When you feel overwhelmed and you feel a little bit like, I could have just done that, instead of just sat there stressing whatever and not doing the thing I said I was going to do anyway. Or I could have just gone, okay, maybe I should film the ad today, but can it physically wait another day? Yes. Why don't you edit? Because I actually am in the mood to edit, but I'm telling myself I should do the ad instead. But I could have actually done something productive instead of sat there for 4 hours doing absolutely nothing. Anyway, do you get what I mean? So I feel like I haven't had one of those days in a very long time. I think I've been really productive the last few weeks, but today is a day where I'm like, I can't be bothered. Literally can't be fucked. So, on that note, hip squeaks, I want to make some chicken. I want to like prep some chicken for the week. Does anyone have that peri chicken that you get from Tesco's? It's like the pre-cooked stuff in the packet. I'm assuming it can't be that amazing for you because obviously it's like pre-cooked and I'm sure preservatives and shit like that. But like, it looks like good. It's not like shit chicken, it's like good chicken. But I need my chicken to taste like that. If I can make it myself and it tastes like that, chef's kiss. But I'm just not sure if it'll be able to. But I got some chicken out the freezer. Obviously only got back from holiday like literally a day ago. So my food shop's coming tonight, but I do have some chicken that I took out the freezer yesterday. So that's now defrosted. So I'm thinking to try and prep the chicken and actually also make some lunch with it. Not that I really have much to go with it. And then I'm gonna finish unpacking. I've done all the clothes, put a wash on, but like, basically my case is still down here with all of my like toiletries and blah, 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 blah. So that will be my job after that. Just get the rest of this like nice and clear and tidy, fresh flat, fresh mind, all that bollocks. And then probably will edit. I'm in a more of an editing mood today. I've got a YouTube video to edit. I've got loads of TikToks to edit. So actually I could really smash that out today. And then yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do.
I don't know, it's a good way to explain it because it just, nothing has ever felt or a difficult conversation, and I think he unlocked.
Okay, that's my marinated chicken. I'm gonna leave that to marinate for like 15-20 minutes, and then I think I'm gonna set myself a little task, which is probably gonna be all that shit. So I'm gonna clean all that up, put that in the air fryer. It's little ear poking out, that's annoying. Put that in the air fryer. I might go and get some lettuce from the shop downstairs, and then I've got some wraps in the freezer and I might make a little wrap or something, I'm not sure. This is the current setup. Tea and biscuits, editing the vlog, all the vibes. Also got Love Island on. One thing about me, oh hello. One thing about me, I cannot edit and watch TV at the same time. It's one or the other. So whilst I'm listening to this, because you have to listen to yourself speak, so it's like how I get very overstimulated, but if it was like a non-talky one, I'd be able to. But yeah, I kind of dabble between the two. So I do a little editing block, take a little break, watch a bit of Love Island, pause Love Island, do another editing block. That's kind of how I tend to do it. Fucking fringe is getting on my tits. To be honest, most of the time I don't usually have the TV on. I'm either like editing or filming or whatever, but today, as I said earlier, just not feeling it. Not feeling the motivated vibes. So this is kind of like my middle ground. I'm not fully happy with how clean and tidy the flat is. I actually did clean the flat before I went on holiday, which is very unlike me because I'm normally rushing around at 1,000,000 miles an hour before I go on holiday and everything is like a bomb site. But I did actually manage to do a pretty good clean and tidy before I went away. I've lived in this flat about 3 months now. Oh my God. 3 months I've lived in Manchester. Why is the time flying? Like literally flying. And I think, you know, when you start to notice little like areas that you need a bit of a declutter of, a bit of a clean, because the more you let it build up, the more chaotic it gets. And I just see little areas of my flat that I'm like, right, I need to swipe all that off, organize it, put it back, find a place for the little bits and pieces. I need to go to IKEA. I don't know if you've seen, I don't even know if it's been in any clips in my vlogs, it potentially has been. In my bedroom, I've got a chest of drawers. Now, to be fair, I've had that chest of drawers for many years. It is falling to pieces, like literally falling to pieces. So I need to get one of them. But delivery on IKEA is so expensive. So I kind of don't want to order it until I know what other furniture I need. And basically, I don't know if you've also noticed this, but in my kitchen, I've got another chest of drawers because this kitchen is so deceiving. It looks like there is so much space in this kitchen. There is 2 full-size cupboards. 2 full-size cupboards. You've got, I don't know if you can see, right? Those doors there, which I thought was like storage, that's where the boiler is. Then you've got the fridge freezer. Then it's like the sink, and then there's like a cupboard underneath, which is where all my cleaning stuff goes. Then there's the dishwasher. Then there's the washing machine. Above the cooker is a fake fucking door. So you open it and there's literally like that much room. So I've got my spices aligned. I've got my spices lined up on there. And stupidly, they haven't even put shelves. I could have put so much more up there, but anything. Anyway, then I've got one full-size cupboard, which has got my cups and like bits in. And then another full-size cupboard, which has got my appliances. It's got like, what are they called? Like oven trays and like my blender and like just shit in there. And then obviously I've got a couple of drawers, which has got knives and forks and like bits and pieces in. But like that is not enough. I've got so much stuff. Well, actually, I don't even have so much stuff. I don't even want to put this on me. I don't have so much stuff in my kitchen. I've got a normal amount of stuff for a kitchen, but there's not enough room. So I've got a chest of drawers over there, which has got like my tea and my coffee. It's got my tins. It's got like sugar and like all that stuff in. And I'm like, surely that is just like, I shouldn't have had to have got another chest of drawers, but I did. And best believe, there's still not enough space. There's still stuff that just like gets left out. Like even, this is a very, very small, silly example, right? I'm talking about there's genuine day-to-day things that cannot fit in these cupboards. But I just got some Simprove, which is that stuff you take every day, like whatever. I got 4 bottles of it. One is in the fridge. Where do the other 4 bottles go? You would put them in a cupboard, would you not? Where is my cupboard space? So the debate I'm having is I think I either need another chest of drawers like that, or I kind of want like a bit of a bigger space, almost like a big drawer or a big, I don't know. So I need to look on IKEA. That's why I haven't yet done that. How I've gone off on this tangent, I do not know. But basically, today's plan was just getting back on track from holiday. So a bit of a clean and tidy, an unpack, putting my washing on, which I've done. I've done all of the above. A bit of editing, which is what I'm doing now, just like bits and pieces. But I'm just basically not satisfied. Like I'm not looking around going, oh, this flat is so clean and tidy now. Like it doesn't feel like that. I do need to have a bit more of a clean. I've kind of more so like tidied. Yeah. I also had my lunch. I don't think I showed you, but I had my lunch. I just had a little wrap. So I've also batch cooked some chicken that I'm just letting cool down. I'm gonna put that in the fridge. And yeah, anyway, I'm gonna spend a little bit of time now with my editing and my tea and my biscuits and Love Island. And I'll be back. Right, genuinely, about 7 hours later, I have done the first draft of my YouTube. So basically how I edit is I run through it, I clip out any gaps, I clip out any bits that I immediately know I don't want to be in the vlog, if I've like repeated myself or if I've messed up, but I just cut all the big chunks of things that I don't want in the video. And then what I do is I then go back through it, fine tune, so I like clip the bits down, like if there's any more bits I want to take out, I want to add music, if I want to add text, all of that kind of stuff, and then I usually go through it a third time, just like watch it the whole way through, and then again if there's any little tweaks or whatever. So it takes a little while, but the first bit is probably the longest bit, so I did that. And yeah, now I'm gonna go for a quick walk with my friend. I've been waiting for her for freaking ages, but I'm gonna go for just a really quick walk. It's currently 6:45. So I'm gonna go for about half an hour, 40-minute walk with her. I'm gonna try and stop on M&S. I'm gonna try and stop at M&S on the way back, get myself some dinner. And I just saw on TikTok, some girl do the M&S white chocolate and vanilla milkshake as like a cold foam for her iced coffee. Best believe I'm picking that up and I'm trying that tomorrow morning. I also need a new coffee machine. Don't get me started on that. But anyway, I'm gonna go do that now, and then my food shop from Ocado is arriving at 8 p.m.
I don't have to make 3 ones, sorry.
When did you get the results?
Listen to me when I say goodbye.
No, baby, like.
Hey, I'm home and I'm ready for bed. So I met my friend for a little walk. We ended up stopping getting frozen yogurt. And then I just popped into M&S. My food shop was literally coming seconds later, but I went into M&S. But because I'd had that frozen yogurt, I didn't know what I wanted. So I literally got hummus and pita bread. Listen to this, right? Listen to this. So I do my food shops on Ocado, which is kind of M&S anyway, right? And did my whole food shop. I got a couple of little extra bits. So I got balsamic glazed pickled onions. I love me a pickled onion, but these balsamic glazed ones, I was like, they sound great. Then I got those, you know, the kind of like feta stuffed pepper things. Love those as well, but it's very dependent on when you get them. Some of them are amazing, some of them are shit. So I was like, let me try, I'm sure M&S will be fine. So I ordered them. And then, as I say, I popped into M&S and I ended up getting some red pepper hummus. I always say hummus, but I think it's hummus. And some pita bread. I get back, my food shop arrives. I make a little assortment dinner. Hummus, the pita bread, the balsamic onions, and the feta things. And do you know what? It was all shit. It was all shit. I don't really like red pepper hummus, so ask me why I bought it. I don't know. I like sweet chili hummus, but they didn't have that, so I thought it could be a vibe, but it just wasn't that great. The balsamic glazed onions, not nice. Not nice. I did not like them one bit. I love a normal pickled onion, but I just did not vibe with them at all. The feta stuffed pepper things were fine. They weren't the best ones I've ever had, so it was kind of a little bit thingy dinner, but I wasn't starving anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up today's video because this is the end of my day. And I'm literally gonna go and get in bed now and watch Love Island and then go to sleep and then get up and go to F45 and do the same fucking shit all over again. Yeah, thank you for coming along with my little reset after my holiday. Was it the most in-depth, intense reset you've ever seen? Probably not. I don't even know how much I filmed today. I don't even know if there's that much footage, but we're gonna hope and pray. It was kind of a little reset day, kind of a getting, you know, back on track day, cracking on with some work, some editing. I think tomorrow is going to be pretty much exactly the same. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching and love you all. Subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you, bye.
Maybe for once, just give it a try. Listen to me when I say goodbye.